see. I know you are there, smiling back at me, dancing in moonlight. I know you are free, 'cause I can see your star shining down on me.
Hi guys, welcome to my nesting vlog part 2. We have some exciting news for you guys. We had the baby. She's not in here anymore. Welcome back to my nesting vlog, you guys. We are in the future in the vlog, so if you guys are tuning in, you guys will still get all the previous content, so keep watching. But we have some exciting news. So as you guys know, we did not get our sterilizer in the mail. You guys saw that I was upset in the last vlog. I was very upset that it didn't come in the mail.
Tough.
So we had someone reach out to us. Get the box for me, please. So we received a steamer from Papablic. And we are so excited to share this with you guys. Thank you to Papablic for sponsoring this video. We are so appreciative.
Shout out to Papablic.
And we're excited to open it. So I did just have a C-section, you guys, so I cannot open the box by myself. So that's why I have my handy dandy husband with me. So we're going to unbox it with you guys and go over some of the amazing features that you guys can get from this sterilizer. As you guys know, it's very easy to get caught up in like what everyone else is getting, everyone else wants on social media. And I think it's helpful to find out that there are quality products available for us as mommies that aren't like the mainstream products that we always see on social media. So with that being said, when it comes to the steamer, I didn't even know that it existed, but it's cheaper than some of the mainstream ones that you guys usually see on social media, or at least that I've seen on social media. So I'm actually really excited to open it and see what's in the box, because this box is freaking huge, you guys. Like, he's like 6'2" and still on a stepper.
6'3"3/4. Don't shortchange me now.
What is this?
I don't know.
Oh, we've got a portable bottle warmer.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness. It is ultra fast, pack and go, built to endure, hassle-free cleaning, built-in sterilizer.
Hey, that's clutch.
And it warms the bottle. Wow. A built-in sterilizer is crazy.
That's pretty clutch, though.
Okay, that's dope. Ooh. And there's the sterilizer. So beautiful. So it's compact yet spacious, powerful, high-tech cleaning, quick cleaning, 212 degrees Fahrenheit sterilizing.
Hey, that's pretty hot.
Dry and storage. So it's going to do everything you need, you guys. When I say dry and storage, I mean that. As you guys know, or as we're finding out, there's a lot of pumping, especially if you're a breastfeeding mom. There's a lot of pumping, sterilizing, even if you're a formula feeding mom. There's a lot of cleaning in the middle of the night, in the daytime. Sometimes you forget to wash stuff, so you need a sterilizer, and a sterilizer that will dry and keep in storage, because sometimes you don't even have time to like unpack the stuff, right? Like you don't have time to unpack the stuff out of the dry it yourself. Sometimes you just want to put it in there and for it to be done. So we're super grateful about the sterilizer, and I'm no longer upset. So I'm super excited about the sterilizer, you guys, especially in this cold weather flu season, uncomfortable RSV. It is so scary having a new baby. And what's so important is to make sure that you are sterilizing, cleaning, and making sure that the products that you're putting in your baby's mouth are not going to get them sick, because this is the worst time for a baby to get sick. So if you guys need any help with cleaning, washing, sterilizing, drying, and storage, I would strongly encourage you guys to look into Papablic sterilizer, because it is amazing, and I'm actually really excited to use it for my girl. So this is what the sterilizer looks like. The buttons are on the bottom. You have your power button. You have a rapid setting for if you need to clean your bottles or sterilize anything kind of quickly, like you're about to go. You have a normal setting, which is going to do a normal deep clean of your bottles and your pacifiers and your pump products and all of the good stuff that you are using to feed your beautiful baby. And then it has a steam setting and a dry setting. So if, say, like sometimes you just need to steam something or dry something, it just does those two for you. You don't have to do a whole wash just to get to something to be dry. And then also you can press play on it. This is exciting. So we have a hose that comes with the water basin. So you do have to plug it in near a sink because it will drain out any of the water that you put in here that is dirty. And then you can also, of course, use like a bucket, I'm sure, if you want to keep it like in your room. Just something for the water to be able to get poured into once it's done doing a cleaning. It also comes with the power cord. And then it also comes with detergent tablets. So you only need one. One goes a long way. And it will sterilize everything in the sterilizer. It also comes with these scaling tablets. So this will also help with like buildup when you've used it so many times. And now it's like, okay, now we really just need to clean the sterilizer. We're not cleaning bottles, we're cleaning the sterilizer. So that's actually a really great thing that it comes with a descaler because everything gets built up and everything needs just a good little refresh. So let's look inside. So in the basin, it has 4 spots for bottles. You have other spots for maybe lids for the bottles, for the tops, for pacifiers, whatever the case may be. And then it also comes with the storage attachment on the top where you can place also like nipples, pacifiers, smaller items on the top so that it just creates more room for you to clean your baby stuff. So while he is setting that up, I am going to open up this portable bottle warmer because I'm actually really excited about the sterilization feature, just because when you're traveling with the bottles, sometimes like you don't have like a sink or just something to wash it out. So to see that it sterilizes itself is actually like a major plus, because if you're out and about, you don't have to worry about whether it's clean or not. You know that it can sterilize itself. So this is the bottle warmer. It comes with just a power button here and then a charger button on the back. And then it does come with its own charger cord. And then it has its own cute little hook. One thing that I absolutely love about these warmers is that they're portable. And so it's perfect for on the go, in the car, hooking onto the stroller, all that good stuff. And also, as far as the sterilizer, you can sterilize your pacifiers, you can sterilize the baby's nipples in here, and it just uses a high temperature to warm them up so that you don't have to worry about any germs that could potentially happen on the go. And if anyone knows anything about babies, they throw things a lot. And they drop things a lot. So to have a portable sterilizer on you, that's a major game changer. So you can turn it on. You can set the temp. It first starts at 98 degrees and then it will automatically start warming up the bottle. There is nothing in here right now, but as you can see on the bottle, it is starting to heat up. And now it's at 71 degrees. The goal is for it to temp at 98 degrees. So it will let you know when it's ready for you to feed your baby. In the basin, you can open it, and then this is where it pours out the spout. And then you just twist off the top. And it can hold up to 10 ounces of milk and or water. So look at how fast it's actually heating it up. It's already at 87 degrees. And we just turned this on. So this is actually a really fast bottle warmer. I noticed with some of the bottle warmers that I received, they don't heat up this fast. So for it to already almost be at 98 degrees is actually pretty amazing. And I'm sure once it temps, the light will turn green. Yep, there you go. Okay, so he has everything set up so far. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's like a light that pops up. So if we turn it on, it shows at 0, and so you have the sterilizer tabs. You put it right in the center. So there's like this center thing in the sterilizer. So we're just taking my hand pump and some bottles. They have been rinsed out, but they are dirty. They need cleaning. Okay. So they do encourage you to use either distilled or filtered water for your baby's bottles. We did not use any sink water because there are just residue and chemicals and stuff in it, and we don't want that for our baby. So we did fill up the resin. There is a max fill, and so let's see how this works. So we turn the power on. We want to do a normal wash, so I'm just going to press normal. It says 84, steam and dry, and we're going to press play. So it immediately starts spraying and sterilizing all of the bottles. So we're going to let it go through this process. It says that it's going to take 84 minutes. I'm getting ready to go see my baby. So I'm going to get ready to head out to see my daughter, and I'm going to let all of that sterilize. Once it is done, when I come back home, we're going to see how well it cleaned the products and how well it dried the products. The drying part for me is the most important part about the entire product, because if I'm getting up in the middle of the night, I'm half asleep, and I know that I just sterilized something in my sterilizer, I want to know that my pump parts and my hakas are dry, because I cannot stand having to shake something to dry it out or having to use a whole bunch of napkins to get water out of a product. So we're going to see how well this Papablic sterilizer dries our products, but I'm confident that it's going to do amazing. So I will see you guys when I get back home, and we will get an update, and then we are going to move forward on to the rest of the vlog. So I'll see you guys then. Hi guys, it is officially 3 weeks later, and I have a live in-depth review of how the Papablic is actually going, rather than just a day one review of how it worked. Okay, so with that being said, the sterilizer is amazing, you guys. It is so quiet. The process of the washing, sterilizing, drying system is perfect, especially for overnight and needing stuff cleaned in the morning. And all of my stuff comes back super dry. Okay, so one thing that I am excited about is because obviously I have a newborn, and she was in the NICU for 16 days. And I'm happy to say that she's finally home. I will have a story for you guys for that in the future. But what I want to say is that I am so grateful to Papablic for partnering with us for the sterilizer, because I was nervous, you guys, that we wouldn't have a sterilizer here in time, and they came through. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. They came through, and all of her bottles were able to be cleaned. All of my pumps were able to be sterilized as I was traveling back and forth from here to the NICU, and I am just so very grateful that I know that I have a company that I can not only trust, rely on, but also to keep my baby safe during the RSV and flu season, because we are being very cautious of germs and everything that we keep around her, and making sure that everything is sterilized is super helpful. Again, I want to give a shout out to Papablic. This was not, you know, asked for me, but as you guys know, I had an emergency C-section. You guys may not know that because I haven't announced that on my YouTube channel yet, but I had an emergency C-section. You guys will see that in the future of the vlog. But Papablic made sure that I knew that they were in support of my recovery rather than making sure that I had my content out and the partnership content out. So I just want to give a big, warm, internet hug to Papablic as a company as a whole, and to encourage you guys to really shop with them. The bottle warmer that they sent us is amazing. We were sent numerous bottle warmers actually from different companies, and the specific one that Papablic sent us works the fastest. And I'm not saying that just because they sent it to us. I'm saying that as a mom in the newborn trenches who needs a warm bottle of milk ASAP in the middle of the night with a crying baby. And when I say Papablic's bottle warmer warms the milk the fastest, I mean that. And the battery life is amazing. The amount that it takes to charge is even greater. And so again, thank you to Papablic for partnering with us on this video. I'm so grateful that you are not only a company that, looks out for our babies to make sure that it's making our process into motherhood and having kids much simpler and safer, but that you actually care about the mothers and supporting them through postpartum, supporting them through the process of having their babies, and also supporting them through working with them. As a content creator, it's a lot when you have companies reaching out to you, asking for the product, asking for the video and the content, and you just got out the hospital out of surgery. And Papablic is the only company that said, Cameron, take your time, and when you're ready, post the content. And if you're not ready, let us know. So thank you hold on one second, baby. Thank you to Papablic for sponsoring and partnering with us on this video. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this nesting vlog, and I will see you guys on my next video. Enjoy! Hi besties, welcome back to my nesting vlog part 2. If you guys have not watched part 1, go ahead and watch that so that you guys can be caught up to speed about anything that I'm talking about. We are officially 31 weeks today, and we're feeling it. We're feeling all the feels. We're feeling all of the emotions. We're feeling the desire to start nesting. Yeah, it's all a lot of stuff up here that we're dealing with. So with that being said, welcome back to my nesting vlog. This will be the vlog that includes the baby shower and unboxing those gifts and just kind of coming down from that responsibility and being able to really just focus on what is left to do for baby girl. I am not gonna lie, I am at that point where I'm ready to just be done with nesting and be done with the organization and the everything that's been going on. I'm ready to just really just be at home with my husband and my baby and just really have family bonding time. I feel like in this season it's just been very busy, which is a good thing. We're grateful that we're busy for the reason that we are. But yeah, I don't know if it's pregnancy hormones and emotions, but I have been feeling just kind of not just drained, but just kind of not even sad. I don't even know how to explain it other than just tired and uncomfortable. Right. So as you guys know, I've been dealing with round ligament pain. So we're praying and believing that throughout this vlog that is going to continue to go away. Every day it progresses and it gets better. So I'm super grateful for that. I have been just sitting a lot and not really moving around. I notice when I get up and I walk around a lot and put a lot of pressure on my legs. It doesn't matter if I'm wearing my belly band. I still am just feeling a little bit uncomfortable. I'm doing my best to stay hydrated and everything, because I know that can cause tension in your muscles and stuff like that by not being hydrated. So I'm just trying to check off all of the boxes just to make sure that I'm doing my part in making sure that my body feels good. Um, but yeah, third trimester is taxing. It really is. Physically, and I'm realizing even emotionally. So yeah, tonight, it is just me at home. My husband had a work dinner, and so he actually just left about like 30 minutes ago to go there. So that's been like interesting. I feel like even though I don't want to be social with people, like I still want to be social with my husband, but then I understand that like he's not pregnant. Like everyone says, oh, your husband's pregnant. He's not pregnant. I'm pregnant. So while I'm stuck in the house, I understand that he, he still deserves to like go out and do things. Um, Not to say that I wasn't invited. I wasn't invited, but I feel like in these moments, especially in this moment, it's better for me to stay home because I'm just not that comfortable. So yeah, we are currently still nesting. If you guys watched part one, I have good news for you guys. My sterilizer finally came. Let me show it to you guys. So if you guys watched the last vlog, you guys heard me say that I was waiting for my sterilizer to come in because my sterilizer had not come in. It was supposed to be here November 19th, and today is December 9th. So it came in yesterday. Okay, so we went on ahead and chose the Mom Cozy sterilizer based off of reviews and based off of research. It just had altogether just like the best all in all, from washing to also drying. It washes for about a 30-minute cycle, and then it dries for about an hour cycle, and then it has a cycle where it just cycles air through it in case some items did not dry. But for the most part, most of the bottles are dry by the time the drying cycle is done. But if you leave, a piece upside down or leave something just, I don't know, just not right side up, then it can have water in it. And yeah, but that's kind of just a mistake that you make. Not really on the sterilizer. So with that being said, we have our Mom Cozy sterilizer here. I also just started organizing this storage organizer for like bottles, pacifiers, some of her pacifier holders. So pretty much everything here has been sterilized. How we're going to organize it, I don't know yet. But I have just been setting everything that has been sterilized here. We honestly will probably keep the stuff that she's currently using. Pacifiers, newborn bottles, pacifier clips, and then obviously like breast pump pieces, and then some of those larger bottles. As you can see, there's multiple bottles of like one bottle, but obviously multiples. So we'll probably use them and swap them out as some are getting sterilized, some are getting cleaned, so that this is always stocked to make a bottle, but not exactly stocked with all of the bottles, if that makes sense. So we're still figuring out the storage process and what that is going to look like. But all in all, I'm grateful that the sterilizer came before the baby shower. I think that was obviously a stress point that you guys saw in the last vlog that I had. So yeah, I'm kind of just at the point where like I'm cleaning the house, but I'm also like I said, like it's a little difficult to walk. I have a waddle. You guys will see that as I'm walking around. And yeah, so I actually am currently editing the vlog for the nesting vlog part 1. So by the time tonight, it should be up. And yeah, so we also got the 4Moms baby swing. This was gifted to us. I personally did not have this in my registry just because I have heard so many things that babies don't like this swing and that there's so many other not basic, but there's so many other like swings that babies absolutely adore and love. Not that one. It was a gift for my mom. By the time she had bought it and let us know that it was on the way, it was like too late to tell her like, hey, can we get a different one instead? And also when it's like a gift from someone, I feel like that's kind of like hard to be like, hey, we don't really like that one. Can you get us a different one? I can also talk to her about it before we open it and see, because I mean, it's not opened. We could also just take the bargain and hope that baby girl is different from other babies and that she likes it. So if you guys have used that swing before, oh, my side is hurting. If you guys have used that swing before and your baby has liked it, let me know, please. I would love to hear some good reviews. And if your baby didn't like it, then obviously that's something I've already heard before, and that's neither here nor there. So I believe when the last vlog ended, we had just got the stroller. So my mom, as you guys know, sent us a whole bunch of stuff, and it's a lot of stuff, you guys. It's actually kind of like we're grateful, but it's a little overstimulating just because this whole room was cleared out and now it's not. And I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed by it just because baby shower is in a week, which means that it's just going to be even more stuff in here. And yeah, so in my brain, I'm like in my head, like, I want to get all of this stuff cleaned out. I want to get all this stuff organized. But obviously, I'm kind of just like at that point where I'm hurting and can't really move around as much as I would like to. So I think that's another reason why I'm like, why aren't you here right now, husband? And while I understand, you know, that he had a work dinner and whatever the case is, yeah, I just feel like we're in two different places right now mentally, and that's okay. I'm not saying that he has to be like 100% like in tune with me right now, but at the same time, I just kind of wish that he was here to kind of just get all of this stuff done, because tomorrow he is supposed to be having someone come over to help him install the TV to mount it onto the wall. So I'm really grateful for that. Super excited about that. But again, like I said, the room is packed out and he's still gonna have to go to work, and I'm not gonna stress about it because I feel like at the end of the day, like he will get it done. I trust that he will get it done, and that I'm not gonna have to stress about it too much. But right now I'm stressing about it because I'm like, bruh, this stuff needs to be done and it's not done, and it needs to be done. So that's kind of just the headspace I'm in right now. And this is just me being 100% just honest and transparent about the process, because it's not all, you know, let me set you guys up. It's not all cupcakes and rainbows all the time. Sometimes there's stressful moments. It can be overwhelming, and this is just one of those moments, and I will get through it and we will be okay. I'm still kind of just going through this stuff to see what is what. I don't know. Okay, so this is for bedding. Okay, so I'm trying to like go through stuff to figure out what is what, to figure out what exactly needs to be washed, what exactly can wait. This looks like this. These are, okay, so these are the cribs. These are the sheets for the crib. So these obviously are gonna have to get washed, which is fine. But I need this room to be organized, and it's just really bothering me. So we're just gonna do it. And once my body starts telling me like, okay, it's time to go sit back down, I will listen and I will go sit back down. But I've been sitting all day today, and I was under the impression that I would be able to have help tonight, but we are on our lonesome tonight, so it is okay. So moving on, these are going to have to get washed. So I'm going to create like a washing pile. Let me go get my mic so that you guys can hear me. Okay, so I cannot find my mic right now, but it's okay. I'm sure you guys can still hear me. So I washed some stuff for the baby, and I need to use these bags, so I need to organize what is in here. Some outfits that can get hung up, and then as well as some car seat covers out, stuff like that. So all of that stuff is going to get hung up. I see my wrap for her. I think that I'm going to put this in my drawer in my room, because ideally this is like, even though it's for her, it's for me. So I think I'm going to keep this in my room, because when I need to wrap her, I'm probably going to want to get it out of my room, not out of her room. So we're going to set it to the side, and I'm going to put that in my drawer. And then we have, excuse me, some of her car seat covers. So I have not really like determined how I want to organize her drawers. So I'm kind of just going to put certain items in where I kind of have an idea of where I want them to go. And then once it actually comes down to like getting the storage organizers for her dresser, then that will kind of like help with organizing her stuff. But for now, I'm just going to kind of put the items in a general area of where I want them. Hello guys, we are going to have a little bit of change of scenery. It is the next day. I did decide to take a break from like recording last night, and I took my hair out, washed it, had some relaxing time, and I just stopped. I stopped doing what was overwhelming me, which was obviously like nesting, and I'm grateful that I did that, because it kind of just put me into perspective of Tamron. It will get done eventually. I know that the clutter is overwhelming you, but you have to rest and relax. And so I did that. I watched a couple sermons on YouTube, and I just kind of like stayed off of my phone, stayed off social media, and just really just sat and spent time with the Lord, because I felt like my brain was just feeling really just like super overloaded and frustrated. And yeah, so that's a lesson for any nesting mommies. While you're in the nesting process, don't forget to take time still for yourself. Obviously allow your partner to take time for themselves, and just know that everything will happen in good timing. So yeah, today we are getting out the house, which is honestly rare. I don't think I have really been out in I don't know how many days, so that's also probably going to also help with my mental health. We're not going out for anything like crazy in particular. I want to get something to eat. I'm hoping that Panera Bread breakfast is still going on as I pull up. It's currently 10:55, so I'm hoping that breakfast does not end till like 11:30, so that I will be able to get some breakfast, because that's really what I want. And then I also need to go to Petco to get some dog food for my I need to go to Petco and get some cat food and dog food. And then I also want to go just peek into Dollar Tree and see what they have in there. We do need to get like stuff for baby shower, as far as like table covers and like little trays for food to set out in and stuff like that. So I'm going to look for that. So we are officially starting like baby shower prep. Today is Wednesday. Tomorrow I have a doctor's appointment and a hair appointment, so I won't really be at home as much. And then Friday we pick up some cookies I had made for the baby shower, and then Saturday is the big day. So even though it seems like we have a lot of time, I know firsthand that we honestly don't. So getting as much stuff done ahead of time will be super helpful, not only to me but to my husband, just to know that everything is purchased and at the house ready to go for when it's time to set up, so that we're just getting stuff set up the way that we want to, instead of having to constantly go back and forth getting stuff. So yeah, other than that, this isn't really like nesting prep, but I did want to hop on camera and just kind of like leave that little note, that little piece there for you guys, as far as just like we go through a lot in pregnancy and nesting and going through the wave of things. So yeah, I just wanted to bring that to your guys' attention. So I will see y'all probably when I get home. Bye-bye. Hi, vloggy vlog. We are officially at the next day after the baby shower, and I'm so excited. It's over. I didn't get any content, but we had an amazing time. We have a whole bunch of gifts. We actually received this from the baby's auntie, from my husband's sister. And you guys, it is so cute. It says, "Welcome Hazel Gwen." And then it has all of these different cutie little things on it and diapers for the baby. And then we have all of these gifts that we still have to open. And of course, we'll go through them as we get to opening them. But the reason why I got on camera in the first place is because my husband has been talking about how he doesn't feel appreciated as a father, in the sense that everyone gets stuff for mom and baby, but nothing for dad. So on Amazon registry, you can put like a comment on a gift and say specifically what something or someone is for. And so he put specifically that this baby carrier right here was for dad, and he's about to open it. So I want him to try it on because he's been wanting this carrier. He also wants a dad bag. We're gonna work on that. But yeah, so he's gonna open it. Baby, how do you feel?
I'm excited. And this is from Mom Tori.
Mom Tori.
This is a Mom Tori baby carrier.
What made you pick out this carrier? Because like I remember you were like, I found a carrier I want for the baby. Like add this link to the registry.
So I was reading this and I was, what's going to be a good baby carrier because, we're always on the go and doing stuff. And they said that this is actually a really good carrier for the babies to sit on and for their hips, and it helps with their body alignment. And then it also talked about what is it? I think the femur, whatever, and it helps to keep it in line, and the baby's legs are not just there dangling.
Yes. It looks cute. I might need to get me one.
And so
he has a little seat
like a
here
seat for the baby.
That is fire, low key. I'm kind of jealous. I think I'm gonna have to get me a mommy version.
And it straps on, and it's Velcro. So you can make it as tight or as loose as you want it to be.
Okay. So he's able to put it on himself, which is good, but obviously mommy can help.
And you got side pouches and pockets for different things that you need.
Okay.
It sits there.
Ooh, a bottle could sit in here.
And you can put pacifiers or whatever here in this pocket.
Okay.
So it's very accessible. It's easy. Super easy, very lightweight. Baby sits inside and then it straps in the back.
Yes. Let me help him with this part real quick. Let's see here.
And in goes baby. And you have baby inside here. It has a little,
what's this?
like a little bib type deal thingy that the baby's head could either sit on if you're like me and don't want the baby's head on your clothes. And there's a little opening.
How will the baby's head get through there?
You can open it.
Oh, I
It's a
thought this was
snapper.
more so for like to cover the baby's
Oh
head.
yeah, you can do that too.
Because it doesn't seem like there's enough room for actual baby's neck to fit in there.
Depending on how big the
To
baby
fit
is.
through there.
It's like a little slot right here.
Okay, so she's gonna be sitting
See, look.
right in here.
Like as a newborn,
Ooh, yeah, but
0
that's
to 3
tight.
months.
That's still
Yeah.
tight though.
Sit right there like that.
I think I would prefer it to be like this.
Or you can lay it back so the baby's neck don't
I think that would be good for spit up, baby's front facing,
Yeah.
and then
the baby's legs are angled out through the seat, but they're still supported on the seat.
yeah.
And it's good support for the back for the parent to have as well.
Yeah.
And baby just sits there.
So this zipper right here, I'm sure this allows you to take out the padding and wash it or something.
Let's see.
Let's see what that's.
Oh, this could be a regular booster seat. Yep.
Okay, yeah. So this is for the padding to change it out. Whatever. Okay. So my next question is this part detachable so you can just wear it as a hip wrap when the baby is like obviously big enough to like hold on to? Let me see, turn around.
Yeah, so here it tells you 0 to 3 months, you got the baby facing in, baby facing out. It's a back carrier and then a hip seat.
Oh, good.
And it tells you the ages as well.
Okay, beautiful. So, yes.
So this can be a hip seat for 6 to 3-year-olds. 6 months to 3-year-olds.
So it's perfect.
So this grows with baby.
Yes. This girl's a baby. Okay. We love it.
This
We
is
love
why
it. We
Dad
love
wanted
it.
this.
Dad wanted this. So we are about to like kind of just sit down. We just got home from, it's Sunday, so we're kind of just about to go relax, watch a football, fall asleep. I want to open some cards. We didn't open cards yesterday, so we want to be able to acknowledge every person that got us gifts. and all that stuff. But nesting is in official full-fledged mode. We told all of our family, this won't be the last time you're gonna be here before you see the baby, because we're gonna need people. We're gonna need people to show up and come and help us. One thing we also got is another diaper pill. I'm actually like low-key excited about this, because let me zoom in. Even though we do want a diaper pill that we don't have to buy like extra pieces for, this diaper pill is still gonna come in handy because we can have one in our room and we can have one in the baby's room, or just zoom out. Or we can have one just like in the living room, in the kitchen, for maybe not in the kitchen, but in the living room, so that we can throw her diapers away and not have to go into one designated place where the diaper pail is. So having two of different things is always very helpful. So
you got a gift card too.
Yeah, from Amazon right here. We're about to go shopping right now.
Oh, that's that?
Okay, y'all. So we are going to open some cards, go through some stuff a little bit, and then we're gonna go take a nap. So I will probably see y'all tomorrow. If not, if you see me get on this camera today, it's because we found something that we really want to show you guys. And yeah, so love y'all. Bye. Good morning, you guys. We are officially in full nesting mode. Like, there's no more anything else coming up that we have to wait for. We are in full nesting mode. Today is Monday, so good morning. Whether it's morning wherever you are, I don't know. But we are going to start actually today with like pulling everything out of the baby's room. And then I'm also going to start washing my stuff for my hospital bag. I don't have everything 100% in yet, but I do have some items that I need to wash. So I'm going to show you guys some of the things that I got for my hospital bag. I'm going to start organizing my things into little like organizers, so that once everything is kind of just like coming in, everything is getting packed up, I don't have to worry about where I put stuff and all this kind of stuff. So yeah. I don't want to do like too much, but at the same time it is my first baby, so I don't really know like what exactly all would be too much or not enough. So we're just going to start with the basics. The first thing that I did purchase from Amazon, and then I will do my best to also put the link in my Amazon shop for you guys so that you guys can purchase it if you guys want one. So this is a 3-piece maternity nursing pajama set for postpartum. So I'm about to wash the pajamas that I got. I mainly got like pajamas. So it came with a top. It's actually, the quality is actually really good. Like, this is actually really thick. And I think on the top, it opens on the side to give access to nurse. Obviously, I'd probably have to put it on to show it to you guys, but I know that this right here opens up and you have access to pull your titties out. Also in the pack came, I believe it's a robe and some shorts. So we have, oh no, it's pants and a top. So we have a pair of pants. These actually look like they'll be kind of big, but ideally, once you have your baby, you still kind of have your belly. So I think it'll be fine. And I think it also has a drawstring on it. So if they are too tight, it's fine. I'd rather them be kind of big and loosely fitted than to be super tight on my stomach, because I don't exactly know what to expect. And then it also came with a pair of matching shorts, okay, which also have a drawstring on them. So next up, clothing wise, I have, I believe this is a robe. Yeah. It's just a basic black robe. So let's make sure tie doesn't fall. Okay. Oh, good. So the tie is already sewed into the back. It's not separate from the robe, which is perfect because it's so frustrating having a robe and losing the tie. So it is a kind of, I want to say full length. I'll say full length. It's going right above my ankles. So it is a full length robe. They come in all different colors, so you guys don't have to be limited to black. I chose a very neutral black color just to start with, and then if I liked them, I was going to either potentially order more in different colors or order a different set in a different color. I think black is very neutral, very like just a natural color for a baby. She'll be able to, well, I don't even think she can see by the time she on her first day, but that's neither here nor there. So also, what else I also got in my bag so far, I have these sunflower lecithin. I don't want to mispronounce these, but these help with helping your milk come in immediately as soon as after you give birth. So I will be popping some of these as soon as she comes out. So it's 1 soft gel per serving, and this is a pack of 200. So I plan on taking these as soon as she comes out to help with my milk supply, as well as amongst other things, of course. And then I also got some Dermaplast. I don't really know. I'm planning to push, so I'm going to organize and plan accordingly. So I got some Dermaplast. This is going to be good for my underwear, my pads, my diapers, just to help with the burning and the soreness from pushing out a whole baby. Then I also got some Tux cooling pads. These are medicated cooling pads, so these two are gonna go hand in hand together. So we'll also be putting those into the bag as well. And then we also have a birthing cone, something for me to clamp my fingers on, something for me to use for the pain to distract. It is very pointy. Once I'm done birthing, maybe I can use it for a baby's actual cone. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe not because it's pointy on the end, but we shall see. So those are literally just a few basics. I am also going to get, obviously, some extra long pads, some underwear, and a whole bunch of other stuff to help with postpartum care. So all I'm about to do is wash these pajamas and this robe really quick. It's not going to take too long, and then we're going to organize everything into little organization bags so that by the time I have everything that I want and need, then I will just pack everything into the bag and continue to store it up until my hospital bag is done. So let's get to it. Hi guys, it is the next day. I washed my maternity clothes, not maternity clothes, I washed my hospital clothes and they're packed in the bag. I didn't record that part because I've been busy nesting. I just didn't pull up the camera, but I will show it to you guys eventually once the bag is fully done. But I pulled up the camera because I wanted to show you guys what I've been up to. I have organized her drawers. So here we have her newborn onesies. Obviously newborn stuff doesn't last that long, but we got to start from the smallest and make our way. So we have all of her newborn onesies washed and ready. We have socks, burp cloths, bibs, beanies, headbands, and like pigtails, like breads and stuff. And then in here we have her mittens. And then in this drawer we have some receiving blankets, more burp cloths, more receiving blankets, and then these are all of her 3-month onesies and some 3-month pants and a sleeper. The bottom drawer doesn't really have anything in it, so I'm not gonna bend all the way over to show it to you guys. But I don't know if you guys remember what the room was looking like before, but I did pull some stuff out of the room so that I'm able to walk in here and maneuver around the room. So it is a lot less cluttered than it was before. And then I also did go on ahead and set up some more in her closet. So I got this storage rack for her closet. It has her wipes, newborn diapers from Millie Moon, newborn diapers from Huggies, all of her bath essentials. Obviously we don't know which bath soap she's going to like, whether she will have sensitive skin or not. So we have multiple options for whatever she approves of. And then up here is lotion and some butt cream. Obviously we will get more like stuff for this section, but this is just part of some of the stuff that we received from the baby shower. And obviously this will get filled up more once we accumulate more stuff. So then all of her clothes are hung up. I was going to add a second rack onto here, but it's just not happening right now. I really want to get some tote boxes for a lot of her clothes that are just honestly too big for her right now, that she won't be wearing till she's older. I don't want like her room to be like super cluttered, or for the rack to be like super heavy to where it could potentially break. Like I don't want to do that. So I am making the conscious decision of only hanging up and putting away clothes that she will be in for at least the first 3 months of life. And then once she is ready for like the 3 to 6 month clothes, stuff like that, then they'll be ready to go. I am washing the 3 to 6 month clothes because I don't want it to be like, oh my gosh, I have no 3 to 6 month clothes washed and it's time for her to wear them. But let me catch my breath. Let me sit you guys over here. Anything that is 3 to 6 months, anything that is over 3 to 6 months is not going to get washed right now. It's not going to get washed. I do have some stuff that is washed, but all of those clothes are going to be either stored in vacuum sealed bags or totes. Just because I personally don't want to feel overwhelmed with just having a whole bunch of clothes everywhere that she can't even fit, because I'll be looking for clothes that she can fit, and I don't want to be grabbing clothes that she can't fit, and then I'm frustrated because now I need pants for the girl or a onesie for the girl, and I'm getting clothes that are too big. So with that being said, that is where we are at right now. I still need to, on my list, I still need to organize her caddy. I still need to organize my hospital bag fully. I still need to finish washing and folding up clothes. It's a lot of just like other stuff that has to be done. And then there's just like a lot of stuff that I can't do, like putting together the bed and stuff like that. So yeah, just waiting for my husband to get home from work. It's not gonna get done today because he's working late today. So yeah, that's just a thing that obviously you just have to adjust to with waiting for, you know, someone, like relying on someone else to do the things that you want done. It's a test for me right now, but we're getting through it. I'm grateful for the progress that has been made, is what I'm gonna say. I'm grateful for the progress because honestly, it could be worse. I could be still dealing with the round ligament pain and not be able to walk and all that stuff. So it could be worse. So yeah. I kind of am just in the mode of washing clothes. As you guys can hear, the laundry machine. Just finished a load, so I'm washing clothes. I'm kind of like trying to tell myself like, okay, let's focus on some other things other than nesting, like just like basic household requirements that still need to be done, that still need to be taken care of. So I'm going to do my best to transition into those things, because I feel like, you know, obviously when you're nesting, you kind of get into this mode of just like, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this. And you kind of let the other things go by the wayside. So I am wanting to focus on getting some of my laundry done, focusing on our bedroom, getting that cleaned, but then also just being like, I need help with this. So wishing my husband was home right now. But men go through their own, I feel like men go through their own nesting, and it may not be like the at-home stuff, but it's like the providing aspect of it. So I think he's just going through that, and constantly at work, constantly finding extra ways to make money right now. And I'm not gonna complain about it. I'm grateful that I have a working man, because some women deal with men who are lazy and don't work. But at the same time, it's like, I wish you were here to help and just be present with some of this stuff, because it's a lot. It's a lot. So I'm just being honest and transparent. This is not me tearing down my husband, but this is just the experience. So ladies, if you guys are nesting and you guys experience, you know, your husband going through different emotions and different experiences, understand that we all have roles to play, and his provider mentality is just coming out as a man. And even though I may not understand it sometimes, and I may want him here doing laundry, or I don't know, bringing me food, like basic stuff, I understand that there's just different, we have different priorities right now. They're all focused on the baby, they're just different. So yeah, so I am going to get up off this camera. This vlog is very kind of like blotchy, but that's just because that's just what it is. This is what my living room looks like right now, just to give like a visual of what everything is feeling like. So we have diapers over here. We have a tote bag that has a whole bunch of diapers that we received in this like beautiful bouquet that my sister-in-law brought us. We have the baby swings. We have clothes that are too big. Those are clothes that need to go in totes and stuff like that. And then those are clothes that are entirely too big. They're like 2T, 3T. Like they're really big. And then some blankets that are getting washed are in that tote. That's a whole nother box that has to still be gone through. This is going in the baby's room on the floor. But obviously that's not going to go until the mattress and the bed is put together and the room is set up. And then these are some clothes that I just washed that still need to be put away. So it's a lot of work, and I am doing it by myself right now. So yeah, we're just gonna leave that there. So that is the update, and I look forward to showing you guys, you know, more work that gets done in the future, and just seeing how everything gets completed and seeing the final product. So as you guys can see, nesting is a lot of work and it takes time, but also like if you have a nesting party, great. If you have people that you can have a nesting party with, great. I personally just don't have that accessibility right now, so we're just doing what we can with what we have. So love y'all. Bye. Hello everyone. It is a few days later and we officially got our car seat in the mail. It got delivered. It's taken a couple days to unbox it, but I just wanted to look at it. I'm probably gonna put it back in the plastic, put it back in the box once we look at it, just because I want to keep it nice and like covered. Don't want any pet hair on it, anything like that. So we have the Upper Baby Vista, the Upper Baby Vista V2 is what it's called. The Upper Baby Vista V2 stroller. And then I think I showed that to you guys in the first vlog. I'll show you guys what it looks like. Let me go get it actually. Alrighty, so we have we got the, I think it's like oatmeal. I think that's the color of it. We got it off of Amazon actually. And we were doing a little research and we wanted to know if the V2 and V3 like different like car seats and strollers, if they go together, and they do. So we got the Mesa V3 car seat in oatmeal, and that's what it looks like over there. It is like a cream color. I think it's so cute. I wanted a light tone for her car seat. I just didn't want black. My husband was like, we could just get her a black one. I'm like, you can have a black one for her, but I will have a lighter toned seat for my girl. So I'm going to let him read the instructions and do his dad thing, because he has to investigate everything before he approves to move on to the next step. So yeah, the stroller base is a Vista V2. The car seat is a Mesa V3. The V2s and the V3s are all compatible, so it doesn't matter which one you have. I think the V3 just has maybe, I think, like different wheels and like different things on like the bassinet attachment. But for the most part, everything is pretty much compatible. So let me get up and actually get this car seat close up. So I believe our car seat will be able to grow with her. One thing that I definitely wanted was a car seat that would be able to grow with her and not just be for newborn. But I just can't believe she's gonna be that small in there. Like, her little booty's gonna go from here to here. That's it. And then it'll be able to be extended up higher once she grows. And then this will get taken out, obviously, once she grows. So I am so excited about this, my baby. So that is the cover. And then I think is there a UV thing like the, yep. And then it has the cover like this for shade and whatever else, just like on the bassinet. So cute. And then on the back, it also has a view to see her. I believe that this is actually magnetic. Yeah. Oh, wait. Is it? Let me see. Let me test out this theory. Is this magnetic to... Yes, it is. Okay. So, yeah. That is magnetic to sit back here so that you can see the baby from the back, and also just for air, because she's going to need to breathe in the summertime. Okay. But for the winter, it will be covered, especially when she's on her way home. So it comes with a base for the car, and then it has like color indicators to show you if it's leveled or not. And yeah, so obviously I'm going to let my husband install the car seat into the car. I'm not going to be the one to be doing that. I definitely want to get my car detailed before I put her car seat in it. Just simply because I have a dog. His pet hair is in my car. And I just want my car to be a fresh and new and detailed and ready to go for when she gets in it for the first time. I'm gonna show you guys my belly. We are 32 weeks and 2 days. So she is getting big. She's getting bigger by the second. And I feel like I don't notice it anymore. Because I feel like I've been big since week 30. Like, I feel like since week 30, I'm just big. And I'm just getting bigger. So we just coast with that and let that be what it's going to be. So I'm going to let him finish reading these instructions. Once he's done, once we set it up, I will show you guys what the setup looks like. Okay, so her car seat is officially on the base. So now we just wait. I'm so happy that I put it on just so I could see it. What I love about this though is that usually when you take it off the base, like out the car seat, you have to push this button on the side, on the back, and then you also have to push some lever on the front, is what my husband was telling me. But with this car seat, you literally just have to press this button right here. Ooh. Am I not pressing it hard enough? Okay, let me set you guys up because this is my first time doing it. I need to make sure I know how to do it too. Hello. Okay. So so it's going to take 2 hands for me. Okay. So just easily, well, not easily, you got to line it up. I'm going to have to get proficient in lining up the seat with the base. There we go. It's going to take some practice of just lifting. It's easy to take off. It just takes 2 hands. And honestly, I think also because of the fact that my hands are numb, I don't have to press this. I have to press harder. So line it up. Everything's on there. It's stuck. And we will be able to travel with her. I can't believe this is happening. I'm ready, you guys. I'm so ready. Hi, Vloggy Vlog. It is a few days later, and we are back to nesting. We took some days off, a break off. So my sister came to help me today, and we're setting up the swing, and I'm about to set up our playpen, and yeah, we've been organizing clothes. Let me show you guys all that got organized. We've been organizing clothes from like sizes, and I vacuum sealed clothes and I put them all in bags. So this is a lot of clothes, y'all. But luckily, they all have been organized by size. So they're labeled like 9 to 12 months, 12 to 18 months, all that good stuff. So yeah, I'm super excited. The room is still looking the same. My husband's godparents made us a cover for the baby's car seat, so super cute. Super excited about that. We're gonna take it off of this car seat and put it onto a different one, but for the most part the room kind of still looks the same. My husband put the bed together. I don't know if I showed that to you guys, but yeah, me and my sister are just putting together as much stuff as we can right now. I'm currently 33 weeks, and yeah, she's gonna be here in a couple weeks. So I'm like, while my help is here, I'm just trying to get everything done as much as I can until the baby gets here. So yeah, My children are here. Say hi. Hi. So they're playing and watching us do all this stuff. So yeah, I'm super excited about this swing. It looks like it's super easy to put together, which is good because I remember when we put together my sister's swing for that one, Kaya, it came broken and we were fighting with it. We were fighting with her swing, and yeah, but I'm sorry if I look crazy. Actually, I'm not sorry that I look crazy, but yeah, so we're just organizing stuff and getting stuff put together. So
should I set a timer so you guys could share?
Hopefully,
Okay. Where's my phone?
we'll be done soon. But we're gonna make some cookies tonight, and I want to paint with the kids. So, yeah. Hello, guys. It is actually probably about a week since I last recorded on the vlog. And yeah, it was needed. I decided to finally hop back on the camera because I'm like, I need to finish this nesting vlog and like continue to update the girls, because obviously I started this vlog because I wanted you guys to like see everything that's going on. So we're gonna keep it going. But I'm gonna take this time out right now to kind of just like chit chat. You guys know I'm a yapper, so I actually just got home from Target. Actually, I had to grab a couple of items. Well, no, I am 34 weeks right now, 34 weeks, and I have been struggling on taking my prenatals. And so I told myself, I said, I'm struggling. I don't want to take them. Like, they were making me super nauseous, super tired, just super like uninterested in like functioning. And I don't know if anyone else has experienced this, but that's something that I was experiencing that kind of just like threw me for a loop. And so I was like, I don't really want to keep taking my prenatals. And don't take that as like me telling you guys like, oh, if you're like around the same time as me, like don't take your prenatals. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying in my personal experience, I'm at the point where my prenatals have they've just been yucky. They've been making me feel really gross, really just like uninterested in taking them. So the point of me saying that is because I went to my mom's house earlier this week because I had a doctor's appointment. And when I went to her house, I saw that she had some Ollie prenatals. Okay. So I saw them. I was like, oh, I haven't taken my prenatals in a couple of days. Like, let me just take these. Let me try them. And so I tried them and I liked them. They're gummies, and I don't know if it was the prenatal that like did something, but I feel like later that evening, after they kind of like sat on my stomach with food, I'm actually about to eat right now. I honestly feel like I had a better night that night, energy wise. So these are the Ollie prenatals that I got. Ideally, I'm taking these just for the remainder of the pregnancy. We have a couple weeks left. We're on the home run stretch, month left, and these are probably going to be what I'm going to be taking. Whether I re-up will determine on, you know, like how I'm feeling about them and how my body responds to them, because I feel like just everything that I was taking initially, while the prenatals were amazing, they were amazing, I just personally did not like how they were making me feel at this stage in my pregnancy. Now, they did not always make me feel yuck at, you know, second trimester of my pregnancy. I think first trimester is just nasty in general. So yeah. And then I also got some iron supplements from Ollie as well. They're chewable. So they're not, if you guys are like pill girlies where you don't like pills, these are chewable, super good. They're kind of like remind me of like the Flintstone vitamins, if you guys had to take those as kids. That's what they remind me of, but they're both gentle on the stomach. So if you guys are looking for gentle on the stomach, you guys are kind of towards the end of your pregnancy and you're over your prenatals, maybe switch it up a bit. just to kind of get you through the home stretch with pregnancy. And yeah, so we are currently 34 weeks today. I'm going to show you guys a couple of the things that we have done so far. And of course, there's obviously still stuff that needs to be done. I am like feeling the urge to like put her car seat in the car, but I want to get my car detailed first because I usually put my dog in my car, and I want to get all of his hair out of the car because obviously she will be exposed to him eventually once she's home and like in the house and stuff like that. But in those first couple of stages, we are going to keep them separated, and I want the least amount of hair in my car. So I am planning on getting my car detailed. It's currently raining here. It's actually New Year's Eve today. So no car shops are open right now. I'm not even planning on getting it detailed right now. But in a week or two, I plan on getting my car detailed so that we can install the car seat into the car. And then we were gifted a Doona. I don't know if I showed you guys that. But I'll show it to you guys. We were gifted a Doona by one of my husband's coworkers, and so that's gonna be his car seat. And then I showed you guys my car seat. It's the Vista V2 car seat, is the Mesa V3 by Up a Baby. And yeah, so we went to Target to get the Ollie supplements. I also got some tissues, some individual tissue little pouches, some to put in my car. I'm gonna also be reorganizing my car. I got these little cute little pouches. Let me get them so I can show them to you guys. So as we go throughout the vlog for today, as I record, I'm gonna show you guys a couple things that I've been getting from Amazon. But the first thing is these car pouches. They came in a pack of 3. They're not exactly the sturdiest things, but they were cheap and I was like shopping on a budget. So I got them. I think they'll still be great. So this is what they look like. They're little pouches where I can put like hand sanitizer, tissues, wipes, a first aid kit, and pretty much like phone chargers, extra chargers for my husband because we have different phones, chapstick, stuff for the baby. I don't know, just stuff and something that can organize my stuff in my car, because my middle console of my car right now is treacherous. It's treacherous. It's dangerous. It's really dirty and really unorganized, and that's just from a long time of just honestly just throwing stuff in there. So it's time to get it reorganized, and I plan on doing that when I get my car detailed. I'm going to clean all of it out and then put all that stuff in there. So that's how that is going to get arranged. So I got these for my car to be organized, and then if I have an extra one, then I'll use it in my hospital bag. I also got some Millie Moon wipes. I did not receive, we received I think one white box at the baby shower. We received a lot of diapers, but not a lot of wipes. And so I got some Millie Moon wipes because I was like, we didn't get any. I have heard so many good things about these Millie Moon wipes that I was like, I'm just gonna get them so that I know I have them, so that I can try them. So this comes in a pack of 3. It was like $8 at Target. So I got them. It had said that it was $11 online, but when I went to the actual physical store, it was $8. So definitely check online, especially at Target, for like discounts, but also sometimes they are sometimes cheaper in person, which is crazy because I heard it was the opposite, that things are cheaper online than they were in person. So I don't know, but anyways, those were like $8 wipes. Comes in a pack of 3. If we love them, then of course I will buy them probably in bulk from Amazon. If not, see if they sell them in bulk at Target. Every Target is different. Some Targets are hit and miss, so definitely you just gotta kind of just look to see if, you know, your Target has what you're looking for. And then I also got some batteries because along with having a baby, you also want to make sure that the stuff in your house is like up to date as far as like batteries changed out and stuff like that. Obviously I've never been told this, but like in the middle of the night last night, this is like a Nest Protect system that checks for, I think, like carbon monoxide, and it also does a whole bunch of other things connected to the Nest. Like if there's like, it's also a smoke detector too. So yeah, we were asleep last night, and then all of a sudden I just heard this like loud, obnoxious beeping sound, and it was this going off. And so I didn't have any AA batteries, and so I had to also get some AA batteries from Target, and now it is good to go. So now I'm going to go put this back up and install it back on the wall, and then I'll be back to show you guys some other stuff that I got. So as you guys know, nesting is so much more than just like stuff for the baby. So I'm gonna go through as much as I can of just all the stuff that we're like actually doing and planning on doing. So one of the things is definitely reorganizing well, really mine. My husband is very organized. This is his little section right here. And he's very organized. It's mainly me, so I'm not gonna say we. My stuff needs to be reorganized. I have beauty, hair care, more beauty, medicine, vitamins that probably need to be thrown away, lotions, Q-tips, just stuff everywhere. That has to get reorganized. Over here, we set up a diaper caddy station, not diaper caddy, we set up a bath station for the baby because obviously she needs like her little bath setup. And so we have a couple different bathtubs that we're going to be trying out. That's like the little flower petal thing that can go in the sink. And then we have 2 different bathtubs that we can use. And then we also have her bath station. I'm sure this will change and be updated as, you know, she's here, as I realize what she uses, what she needs, what we use for her bath time, all of that good stuff. I'm just now thinking I actually need to put like really like some Aquaphor, something to wipe on her after her diapers. So we got this nail filing kit. This thing keeps popping out. I'm not gonna pop it back in because it's just gonna fall back out once I put it back. But this is a nail filing kit. Ideally, the only one that will work on her is the pink file. Oh, my nails look awful, but oh well. The pink file is going to be for her, and then it's also useful for mom and dad too, but we're only using it for the baby. I have a pack of wipes. I have a whole bunch of washcloths because obviously she's going to be getting baths at least once or twice, like at least once a day, if not like every other day. I still have to really think about like, okay, how many baths do babies actually need? I would love to say every night, but I just don't know. So I'm not going to say what the routine is going to be like, but ideally I just wanted to keep all of her washcloths stationed here in her caddy so that all of her bath stuff can be just in one spot. I did put nighttime lotion in here, and then some nighttime shampoo and bath milk. We have a conditioner detangling spray, and then we also have a safety first brush, a comb, and a safety first brush for her hair. And then these are shower blankets where they have hoods on them so that she can get out the shower and have a hood. We have so many of these, but I only put 2 in here because that's what would fit. And then as she uses them, we'll replenish them, wash them, refill them, all that good stuff. I also got the Frida snot sucker. So there's like a filter in here where this collects the snot, and then it has a little mouthpiece right here to where we would suck it out, and then also extra filters right here to change it once, you know, baby's sick, stuff like that. I watched my sister use that with my nieces and nephews, and it worked so good. Like it just worked really good. So I know that there are like electric aspirators that you can get for the baby and stuff like that. And I'm like, I've never really seen people use an electric aspirator. I asked my sister about it. She was like, no, don't get that. There's literally no point. And then I talked to my friend about it, and she was like, no, like I never used it, and now my son, he's a toddler, he uses it as like a fake phone. So it was legit waste of money. So I'm like, okay, I'm glad I didn't get it. I'm glad I went with what I saw worked rather than just falling for the okie doke of what every influencer or what Amazon and TikTok is gonna show you that new moms got. Ideally, babies don't require a lot. They do require a lot, but at the same time, like sometimes simpler is better. And yeah, so I got that snot remover for that purpose. So in my bathroom, I'm still working on my bathroom caddy, but for the moment, I have just like postpartum care. I have the Freedom Mom perineal relief foam that will go in my pads. I got some Frida heat relief patches for cramps. These kind of like warm up, and you're able to place them right above, like right under your belly where like, you know, you usually cramp. I was kind of shocked with how many these came with. It only came with 3 large ones and 3 medium ones, but my sister was like, usually the cramps only last a week, so you should be fine. So hopefully I am fine. I'm not gonna need more, but I like am considering whether I'm gonna get more of these. And then we also got some of the cooling pads from Freedom Mom as well. So that's where you break them and they cool down. And then on the bottom, I have some postpartum underwear. I got the size 14 to 20. Ideally, I was a size 14, 16 pre-pregnancy. So obviously I got the 14 through 20. I think they should be fine. I think they should fit perfectly fine. And I used to always wear diapers for my period before I was even pregnant. So yeah, those will be getting used for sure. Okay guys, it's actually a couple hours later. I have to go take a nap. That's how third trimester, if that's a reflection of third trimester, like that's what it is. You get to doing stuff, or you've gone out and done something, and then your body says, sit down. And I went and listened, and I sat down, and I went to take a nap. So now we're going to get into, Pepper, move. Now we're going to get into some of the things that I got from Amazon for my hospital bag. This is not everything. I am still packing. I am still washing some of my clothes, still organizing things. Like I said, we're third trimester, so getting everything together for you guys, getting everything set up, I'd rather just do it like step by step as I go. And then, so then I'm not missing anything, but then I'm not like stressing myself out to like show you guys everything. So I have my white duffel bag. This duffel bag is from Amazon. It's from Amazon. I actually got this bag as a gift from my friend Geneva for Christmas last year. And so I've been using it all year, and it's a fairly good sized duffel bag. I have no complaints about it, but I do wish I had more space as far as the things that I have to pack. So I did get an additional duffel bag, and here she is. So I actually got this from Target yesterday. It's originally priced at $50. I got it on sale for $25. I actually need to post that on my Instagram right now, because I'm sure once I post this, the sale might not be active at the time. So I need to let the girlies know now before the sale disappears. So I'm gonna do that before I put all this stuff back. But yeah, she's deep. And she has a handle here on the side. She'll go on a carry-on like suitcase, and then also has side pockets, a pocket here in the front. I really got it just because I wanted to be able to have a little bit more space in my bag for certain things. So I think I'm going to put my clothing items in this bag, like my clothing, my toiletries, my just like basic stuff that I need. Actually, I don't know. Actually, I think I'm gonna put my clothing in there. We're gonna figure it out as I'm packing. They might get swapped out, but my initial thought process was like I was gonna put all of my like needs as far as like the stuff I'm about to show you right now. So I got this egg for specifically for the hospital. Obviously, I can use it for when I am at home or whatever. But I got it because she dims off of touch and she gets brighter. As you guys can see, she's getting brighter. And then she also dims from pressure as well and turns off. And then also if you change the setting, it shows different color lights. And I'm still learning how to use her as far as like the different settings on it. But it's just really cute, and I thought I feel like it would be really good for the hospital, okay? Because obviously I'm gonna want it kind of dim. I'm gonna want it set like really vibey in there, and yeah. So that's what I'm gonna want. So I'm gonna put that in here. I'm probably gonna organize it in a like travel carrier thing later, but I'm just gonna separate everything that I have just so that we know where everything is. Next up, I got this roller. It's like a back roller, super just basic. It just rolls, and you can apply pressure on someone, like on their back, on whatever's cramping, whatever's hurting. Rub my back with this, okay? And so I got this specifically to help my husband because I didn't want his hands to be like going through the ringer of like massaging me and like getting like super tired. And so I felt like with this and rubbing it on me that it would kind of aid in that. And then also my sister will be in the room with us as well as my doula. So this roller for my back, super great, super helpful. And I'm hoping that it works. When I roll it on me now, it feels good. I rubbed it on my back the other night. It felt really good. And yeah, I plan on using this often during the laboring process. So I got this from Amazon. Everything I'm going to show you is from Amazon. If it's not from Amazon, then I'll clarify if it's not. So that's going to go in the bag. We also have my stroller fan. So I also received a stroller fan. I think I saw that on the last nesting vlog. This is going straight in the bag just because I'm gonna need a fan. You get hot, it gets super hot, and I'm gonna need a personal fan. Probably gonna need 3. I have a handheld fan as well that stays in my purse. I will make sure that that is charged and ready to go as well. But this is coming with us, and then it will go on her stroller once she's here. But that is absolutely hands down coming with us. Like, there's no questions. Next up is these nipple pads. I have nursing pads just to, you know, suction up whatever is going on in my milk process. And yeah, that's kind of self-explanatory. I received these from Bayamba. This is not from Amazon. This was a partnership that I had. You guys saw that in the last vlog, so we're not going to go through all of that. But some nursing pads are going in the bag as well. I want to bring some of my postpartum care, which some of that is in here, but I feel like they're going to have a lot of that at the hospital. We have our tour next Tuesday, so I'll be able to ask those questions like, what products do you guys provide to us and what products are we going to have to bring? So I'll know better, like once we have that, of like exactly what I need to bring in my bag and what I can leave at home. So right now, the stuff on the caddy, that's going to stay there. but it could change depending on what they say. So next we have sunflower lecithin. I think I showed this to you guys. This is for milk supply. I talked to my doula about this. She said it, like, she didn't exactly say it doesn't work, but she said, like, pretty much if you're doing everything you're supposed to be doing as far as eating, hydrating, you know, like putting the baby on to breastfeed, you shouldn't exactly need it. But I'm not gonna say it doesn't work, but yeah. And then we also have shower shoes. So these shower shoes, I think I'm gonna keep in this bag because this is gonna have all like clothing and like pajamas, all my clothing items in here. So I feel like this goes in the category of clothing items. But I literally got these off of Amazon. They came packaged like this. I'm probably gonna just leave them in the packaging just like this until I use them. And then on this bag, it has a side pocket for shoes. Hi guys, we are back on the vlog. It's a few days later. I am almost 35 weeks, and yeah, we're just doing a lot of sleeping, a lot of resting, and a lot of eating, drinking, hydrating. And so as I'm like getting some of this stuff done, I've slowed down nesting a lot, I'm gonna say. I feel like I was like go mode like the past few weeks, as you guys saw in my nesting vlogs. And now I feel like I've kind of slowed down. Just because I feel like the things that needed to be done as far as like washing her clothes, like sterilizing her bottles, stuff like that, I feel like all of that has been done. And like as far as like being ready for her, like we're pretty much ready. Obviously, as you guys saw, my hospital bag is not completely done. So I will definitely be updating you guys as some things come in. I did purchase some nightgowns from Amazon, so I will show those to you guys once they come in, but they're just not here yet. And then I also want to get like some protein bars for my milk supply, like some like late night snacks, because we are late night snacking. So yeah. But I have a few items I want to show you guys. I don't exactly remember if I showed you guys my car monitor, so I'm going to show it to you guys right now, just in case I didn't. And also some products that I actually just got in the mail right now that I want to open, but I didn't want to open them until I showed you guys. So let's get into it. So the first thing that we just got is a swaddle up onesie or sleeper. I don't know how exactly I would say it, but it is a swaddle for newborns. And obviously I just got one right now because I want to see how she likes it. And also they're like $35 on Amazon. So they're not cheap. So I'm like, I just want to get one. Ideally, I wanted to get two for her because obviously, like, if she spits up on one, I can just change her into another one and put her back to sleep. But like I said, almost $40 for one of these is crazy. So we're just gonna have to hope and pray that once she's in it and it stays clean. And if it doesn't, then it'll just have to get washed and we'll just have to deal with that when it comes. And if there's any aunties watching this and they want to get her some more swaddle ups, we are welcoming all the gifts still. So yeah, but I did not want to open this until I got it on the vlog. So I'm about to open it because I want to see it and I need to wash it because I also want to put it in her diaper bag, in her hospital bag, because I don't know if I'm going to use it per se at the hospital. I don't see myself really like putting her in too many clothes because I want to more so focus on skin to skin with me and her and her dad. But if we decide that, okay, we've done a lot of skin to skin, we're going to put her in clothes. And then especially depending on how long we end up staying at the hospital, that will determine if she gets put in this. So it's no pressure if she gets in it or she doesn't, but I just want to make sure that it's washed and ready to go. Okay. And then we also went shopping at Carter's. So I want to show you guys some of the outfits that I got her from Carter's. I got some onesie sleepers. some newborn sleepers because she has a lot of 0 to 3 month, but not a lot of newborn. And right now it's cold out here. So I'm like, if she comes in the next couple of weeks and it's still cold and I feel like it's just gonna get colder, I want her to have some really just warm onesies. So that's what I got her. And plus they were on sale for like $7, $8 each. So I got them. Okay, so this is the swaddle up. I was just showing my husband. Literally everything comes with instructions. I am not, like, I will admit it, I'm not an instruction reader, and that's honestly really bad. I noticed that with a lot of baby stuff, it's actually really important to read the instructions because there's like warnings and important information. So anytime I get the instructions, I just take them and I hand them to my husband to read them so that we know what to do and what not to do, because I have to improve in that. So this is stage 1, swaddling, and it's good for up to 3 to 6 months. This is a size small. So this is for 1 to 3 months, actually. I did not get the newborn one, which is fine because she probably won't be. Okay, so I got the small. So the small is for 1 to 3 months. 8 to 13 pounds. So if she is born under 8 pounds, she won't be able to wear it until she is 8 pounds. So that's good to know. But knowing her, she's probably going to be maybe 6, 7 pounds. So it'll be a while before she can wear it. Will I end up getting her a newborn swaddle up? I don't know. As expensive as they are, I don't know. So maybe if they have the newborn size for cheaper, I'll consider it. But I don't see myself doing it. So this is what they look like. This is a size small. And it literally just like keeps her arms out of her face, keeps her from scratching herself. And then also it just has the zipper, easy to change, pull her legs out, stuff like that. I can see myself using this as a like cover over her onesies. She'll still be in a onesie. And then it does have a double zipper. So it has a zipper on the top and then a zipper on the bottom. Okay, so yeah, easy changing in the middle of the night. So that'll be super convenient. All right, so that's gonna get washed. I'm gonna set that to the side. The main reason why I hopped on camera is because I wanted to show you guys the sock that we chose to go with, or I chose to go with. I made the decision, but once I showed it to my husband, he was in agreement. So I was happy with that. As you guys know, everyone craves and like talks about the owlet sock. Come to find out, the owlet requires a paid subscription to use it. So if you're not paying the subscription, you're not using the sock, and you're not tracking, your baby's sleep, oxygen, heart rate, all that stuff. Like, it's just not happening. You have to have a subscription. And when I found that out, I was like, I'm good. No thanks. So I did read that this one, they say that this. So this is the Eufy. Let me actually introduce the product before I go into detail. This is the Eufy sleep sock, and it has it's a smart sock that pretty much tracks the baby's heart rate, the baby's sleep, and it connects through Bluetooth, and also has a home base to connect to your phone so that you can see live and active how well baby is doing. I don't exactly know if this is going to be able to be tracked. Like, say if my husband's home and the baby's asleep and I'm out, will I be able to track my baby's like information and stuff like that? I think that's something that I would like to have as an option, is like, even if I'm not physically home in Bluetooth range, I would like to still be able to see how my baby is doing, right? So we'll have to see. It's not like a major thing, but I think that would be a super duper plus if that's something that it comes with. Next up is the car monitor. We got a car monitor for her. I actually am going to take some time to put everything in a Amazon shop link for you guys, so that you guys can see just everything that we got for her in case you guys are wanting to get these products. But it's a car monitor. It comes with a stand. It comes with the cords that obviously you have to use it, and then the camera, of course, the most important part. And then this just straps onto the back seat of the car on the headrest, and then we'll be able to see baby girl. Okay, and then it comes with a monitor, nice large screen, so that I'll be able to see her clearly on the monitor as I'm driving, just to make sure that she is good to go. So last thing I want to show you are the outfits that I got her from Carter's. I'm so excited. One second. I haven't actually physically like shopped a lot for her because we received so many gifts and so many clothes from obviously my mom, and then obviously for the baby shower. So like shopping for her, I haven't really done a lot of it. So I was like, I want to go shopping for my baby. I'm going to go shopping for my baby. Let's go to Carter's. So I got some cute little onesies. Like I said, some newborns. I'm probably going to actually throw them in the washer. Probably tomorrow. So these are her cute little onesies. This one has peaches on it and little peach feet, little peach footies. You see them? They're so cute. All of these are going to be newborn sizes, just because, like I said, I wanted to make sure that she has a warm, like you see the fabric on here. These are like the warm sleepers for the winter time. And I really wanted her to have some. And then another one that I got are these swan onesies. So freaking adorable. And it's pretty much the same. This one was $7.99, so it was 60% off. So yeah, that's why I bought it, because why not? And they're double zippered, so praise God. Next one that I got is one with cute little polar bears on it. So freaking adorable. Next one has little trains on it. I just thought that this one was so cute. This is not the same fabric as the other ones, but when I saw it, I was like, should I get it? Should I not get it? But I just thought it was so freaking cute with the little trains, you guys. Like, I don't know. I felt like it would be perfect for my baby. So I bought it. Why not? Why not? And they were on sale. That was like 40% off. And then the last one, because obviously Valentine's Day is coming, and I wanted her to have a cute little Valentine's Day outfit. Obviously, I know that newborns, they stay in onesies all day. They had a cute little like top and bottom set, but I was like, no, like she's gonna be still new. So she's gonna be in her cute little Valentine's Day onesie. I want to get her like a Valentine's Day bib, and I'm just so excited to see her in it. So I'm getting excited, you guys. I feel like, you have those moments where you get like super excited, and then you have those other moments where it's like you aren't feeling good, and you are kind of like, oh my gosh, I just want this to be over with. And obviously, yes, I do just want this to be over with, but I am also getting excited. Like when I see her clothes, when I see stuff like coming into fruition, like I feel like it's gonna hit me. Let me get closer. I feel like it's gonna hit me when her car seat is in the car. Once her car seat is in the car, I might cry. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But once her car seat's in the car, I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, like this is like really happening. This is really like a real thing. So yeah, it's hitting me. But we're only 35 weeks. So we're about to be 35 weeks in a couple days. So we're coming up on 35 weeks, and that could mean that she could be here in 2 weeks. That means she could be here in 3 weeks. She could be here in 4 weeks. I am probably going to get induced. So we'll see how that goes. And yeah, I'm currently honestly like not posting on social media. I take time, especially in the beginning of the year, to just like fast, get in prayer time with the Lord, and I get off of social media. So I have not been posting as much, and so I'm hoping that people don't think that I had her, but I haven't had her yet if you're watching this. And today is January 4th. I don't know when you guys will see this. So I don't know if that statement will still be accurate by the time you guys see this, but I have not had her yet. She is still in here. So with that being said, that is all of the stuff that I have to show you guys right now. Like I said, there hasn't been that many updates. I have not been nesting all that much. I have just been honestly resting and getting my mind wrapped around the fact that I'm about to become a mother and that there's stuff that needs to be done that I just need to get done. So I'm trying to get you guys caught up and get you guys like in tune with what's going on as everything goes. And I understand that this vlog is like super choppy and probably just like, what day is it? But that's literally how I feel. Like, what day is it? Like, what are we doing today? Have we done anything today? Do we need to do anything today? So yeah. I don't know if I showed you guys her bassinet. Let me show you guys her bassinet just in case I didn't. So, as you guys know, we were gifted a bassinet, and with that bassinet, obviously, like, I took the cover off. Well, my husband took the cover off of it, and we washed it, everything, and everything's good to go. But I also I also got some sheets for the bassinet. So right now I have the cover over it just to protect. Don't judge my clothes. We're doing laundry. So I usually keep this cover over the bassinet, obviously, because she's not here. I want to keep any like dust or anything from getting inside the bed because all of this stuff has been washed. But I did get a cover for her little, I don't know if you call it a boppy or whatever, but she'll be like laying in here. And then I also did get some sheet covers for her bassinet as well. So yeah, all of these are nice and fresh and cleaned and ready to go for whenever she comes home. I don't know if I'm going to bring this with me to the hospital. I'm going to consider it, but we'll see what I think. I might not. And then if I end up wanting it, I might just ask someone to come and get it for me. I don't know. But let me know what you guys think. If you guys took your bobbies with you, if you didn't, let me know. I also was gifted a monitor from my friend Akia. Thank you so much, Akia, for gifting us this. If you're watching this, I'm so appreciative of you, girl. This one is just connected straight to this camera. No Wi-Fi, no Bluetooth required. You just have to plug it in. I personally wanted to go, hold on, let me put this cover on 1 second.